It's because you are gay. Why are you gay?
Hey, I read somewhere that mathematicians can turn a sphere inside out.
Yes, that's true.
What's the big deal? Just poke a hole in it and pull it through.
Sure, but the point is to do it without making a hole.
But then it seems impossible.
You're right. You cannot do it with an ordinary sphere, like a basketball. You have to understand the rules of the game. This sphere is made of an abstract elastic material that can stretch and bend and pass through itself. But you cannot rip or puncture this material without destroying it. And you cannot crease it or bend it sharply.
If the surface can pass through itself, what's the problem?
Do you think allowing self-intersections makes it easy? Try it.
I'll push the two halves right through each other.
Be careful. What about that ring around the equator? Remember, you mustn't tear or crease it.
Let me try again.
That's no good either. You're pinching it infinitely tight.
But then there's no way. It's impossible. You'd have to crease or pinch it to turn it inside out.
It is surprising, but watch this.
Is this it? Is this a sphere turning inside out?
You bet. That wasn't easy to follow, was it? To figure out what's going on, let's look at something simpler. A circle. We'll build a vertical wall along the circle so that we can color the two sides differently. Can you gradually turn this circle into this other circle, where the purple and gold sides are reversed without creating sharp corners?
Of course. I can turn a rubber band inside out.
Remember, we're really trying to turn the circle inside out. We only built the wall so we could see the different sides.
Oh, yes. The wall has to stay vertical, and it can't have creases, but it can pass through itself. Fine. Let me try.
Watch out. That was a sharp bend. If we could make sharp bends in the material, we'd be able to turn any curve into any other by moving each point of the initial curve in a straight line toward a target point in the final curve.
But I can avoid corners altogether by making a loop smaller and smaller.
That's an interesting idea, but pulling a loop tight is not really a gradual change. It's like having a corner in disguise, so it's against the rules.
Well, if you can't have corners, and you can't pull loops tight, I think it's impossible to turn the circle inside out.
Yes, you're right.
Wait a minute. Am I supposed to believe that you can turn a sphere inside out, but not a circle?
Yes. There is something fundamental about curves that would have to change if you were to turn a circle inside out, and that something cannot change under our allowed motions.
And what's that?
I'll explain. Imagine a monorail atop the wall. Now, the rule about monorail traffic is that the car only travels forward, and it always keeps the purple wall on its right. We'll use a diagram to monitor the car's direction. On this track, the car is always turning left. As it goes around the circle once, it makes one full turn toward the left. On a more complicated track, the car might sometimes be turning left, and sometimes right. But the minimum of turning after one complete circuit is always some number of full turns in one direction or the other. The number of full turns it makes toward the left is called the curve's turning number.
Alright.
I'm going to use the word defensive, but that's not a strong enough word. It's like they're hiding behind this big, thick fortress of excuses, and if there is a problem, it's because I'm exposed to idiots like you, and so that's how they think and that's how they operate.
Most women don't stay in abusive relationships because they're naive, right? I think that most of the time we are sold a bit of a lie. He's just immature. He's still growing. He just doesn't understand, He'll change when he's older. He'll change later in life. But I think that there's a lot of men that are not confused, even if they are also immature. They're not unfinished. They rely on this feeling that we've all kind of adopted, that they're just immature. And I think that that is an effective way to gaslight. So I want to talk about how immaturity is related to this, but not necessarily the cause of abusiveness, and certainly not the cause of narcissism. Today, I'm talking with Dr. Les Carter, and I am just so excited to have you on. And I just want to first kind of say, let's have you introduce yourself, and then let's get into this really important topic.
Well, it is an important topic, and Lisa, thanks so much for having me on. I've been doing this for a while. I'm in my 70s now, and I'm retired. And some of your viewers know that I have a YouTube channel called Surviving Narcissism. I'm not contributing new content to it, but we have about 1,400 or so videos on there on the channel. So we still have plenty of folks that come around and watch the videos. And, I finished my doctorate in 1980, probably before you were born. And so when I started out as a young therapist, I had a professor who had a lot of material on anger management. And so, as a young therapist, what I did is I did a lot of anger management classes and seminars, and that's how I got going professionally. And I would do like 6 weeks at a time, and I'd do 6 a year. And so it kept me busy and kind of put me on the map, so to speak. And we'd have all sorts of people coming in. Some people were the ones who have the anger problems, and some were the ones who were dealing with the angry individuals. And as the years and decades went by, obviously I was learning more and more about my topic. I began realizing, when I'm talking about conflict and anger and tension, there's so many other subcategories